Darkness, bushes, and seemingly completely quiet places are where many of the most dangerous hunts begin. Snakes do not need to make any sound to put their prey in a situation with no point of return. With their ambush abilities, venom constriction power, and strong jaws, they can turn a moment of carelessness into a battle for survival in just a few seconds. But what really happens when these predators unleash their weapons? Ring-necked snake versus king snake. This small snake is only 25 to 38 centimeters long and is widely distributed across North America. Due to their secretive nature, humans rarely encounter them by chance. Although their main diet consists of earthworms and salamanders, ring-necked snakes are highly opportunistic predators. When food is scarce, or when they encounter smaller individuals of the same species, their predatory instinct immediately drives them to attack and cannibalize. The most distinctive feature on the body of this small snake is the orange ring around its neck, a clear warning that keeps predators at bay. Through millions of years of evolution, the ring-necked snake's body has developed a highly effective resistance to the venom of many other snake species. However, today, it faces an incredibly dangerous hunter of venomous snakes. It is the king snake, a creature bearing striking black and white bands. Without any warning, the ring-necked snake suddenly accelerates and bites firmly into its opponent's body. A rare situation where the specialized hunter unexpectedly becomes the victim.
Yeah, this snake's got its up.
The California king snake is completely unafraid of the venom of other species, but it is unaware of the secret weapon possessed by this tiny ring-necked snake. This small snake has a pair of curved fangs located deep inside its jaw, secreting a special toxin used to paralyze reptiles. The venomous snake hunter is now paralyzed by a venom its body has never encountered before. An expensive lesson in the wild: never underestimate your prey. Eyelash palm pit viper. Discover the truth about the eyelash palm pit viper, a venomous snake with a unique pair of eye scales and one of the most dangerous in the forests of Central America. Often hiding among foliage and wildflower bushes, this snake has very eye-catching colors, along with two raised scales above its eyes that look like eyelashes, helping it blend perfectly into its surroundings. They can come in many different colors, such as green-yellow, orange-red, or pink. This striking skin does not expose them. On the contrary, it helps them easily camouflage among tropical fruits and plants. This snake can lie motionless for hours on a tree branch, waiting for prey to come within striking distance. Their special trait is using their tail to grip the branch tightly to stabilize their body and generate a very strong forward-launching force. As soon as a small bird or tree frog appears, the snake lunges, striking the target and injecting hemotoxic venom into the prey in midair. This strike takes only about 50 to 70 milliseconds, so fast that the human eye can hardly see it. African rock python versus chicken. The African rock python can traverse grasslands, dense forests, cliffs, climb tall trees, and swim across rivers. When slithering on steep surfaces, they use their large belly scales to grip the rock firmly, creating an anchor point to prevent their body from slipping. Next, the tail is pulled close to the anchor point, concentrating force to push the entire body forward. The gripping, pulling, and pushing movements are repeated continuously, helping the massive python overcome even sheer vertical cliffs. Human farms have plenty of rats, poultry, and small mammals, providing an abundant food source for the python. However, this is a very dangerous place, as merely being seen near the coops can result in the python being killed by humans instantly. Every hunting trip at the farm is always a trade-off between a full stomach and the risk of losing its life. They crawl closer very slowly and then strike when the distance is close enough. This attack takes only about 50 milliseconds faster than a human blink. Immediately after the strike, the python tightly coils its body around the victim to exert immense pressure on the circulatory system. Through its tightly constricting muscle coils, the python clearly feels every movement and the heartbeat of its prey. Only when the heart stops beating completely does it know the victim can no longer resist. After swallowing a large meal, the python must find a hiding place because the digestion process makes its body heavy and difficult to defend. Vine snake versus lizard. The vine snake is famous for its long and extremely slender body, but its head can expand significantly to handle prey much larger than its neck diameter. This is also when the slender body of the vine snake demonstrates an incredible capability. Even though its head is much smaller than the prey, the connective tissues around the jaw can still stretch to pass the entire lizard down its esophagus. It does not need to chew or tear its food into small pieces. The prey's entire body is ingested almost intact, while the muscles around the jaw and neck continuously create pulling movements, drawing it in little by little. The inward curving teeth hold the prey tightly, preventing it from slipping back out during the swallowing process. Amethystine Python. With a body length that can reach from 5 to over 7 meters, this python dominates the tropical rainforests, thanks to its patience in ambushing and its superior physical strength. The amethystine python does not use venom to hunt, but relies entirely on its incredibly solid muscular system. The constriction of the Australian scrub python strikes directly at the victim's circulatory system. Every time the prey exhales, the python squeezes tighter, making it impossible for the opponent's chest to expand and draw in air. When night falls, millions of bats in Cuban caves fly out together to hunt insects. Inside the cave, they huddle close to one another to stay warm, helping to save energy and reduce the need to forage.
Voici le boa.
A cave boa has already laid in ambush right at the entrance. Catching bats as they fly by is very difficult, but by sensing the body heat of its prey, the boa can still pinpoint its target accurately in the dark.
Mais il apprécie de tout son long. Seul un quart de son corps tout touché.
The majority of the bats escape safely. However, if they slow down, even just a little, they will be caught immediately.
Trop approché.
Once their body is tightly locked by the boa, the prey has almost no way to escape. This is a clear picture of the balance of nature, where predators and prey coexist in an endless cycle. King Cobra. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake in the world, with large individuals capable of exceeding 5 meters. Unlike many venomous snakes that primarily hunt rats, frogs, or lizards, their diet mainly consists of other snakes. The king cobra's venom contains neurotoxins capable of weakening the nervous system and causing the prey to lose muscle control. What is special is that they can adjust the amount of venom used depending on the situation, avoiding the waste of their precious toxic resource. The clash between the king cobra and the rat snake clearly shows the predator's position over its prey. Although the rat snake is very fast against a specialized snake eater, the outcome is sealed from the very beginning. In this confined space, the chance of survival becomes extremely slim. A large amount of neurotoxic venom is pumped straight into the rat snake's circulatory system. This amount of venom is enough to kill 20 human adults or take down a multi-ton Asian elephant in 3 hours. The large rat snake provides enough calories to help the king cobra stave off hunger for the next few weeks. What you have just watched shows that snakes do not need a gigantic size to become formidable predators. Each species possesses its own advantages, from venom and constriction power to highly precise ambush capabilities. In nature, just a single moment of carelessness can turn a prey into a target, and a hunt sometimes ends faster than anyone could imagine. If you found these moments fascinating, please hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the fierce hunts of the wild. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video.